My lowest point was when I knew that he'd went with the angels and I wasn't ever going to get to see him again. Hi, my name is Gemma. This is how I'm using the loss of my son, Bradley Lowery, to help save other children's lives. Bradley was diagnosed in 2013 in January with stage 4 high-risk neuroblastoma when he was only 18 months. You'd never think you're going to be one of them parents that has a child with cancer. And our whole family just was torn apart. Bradley as a little boy was very cheeky, always smiling. He has such an amazing personality. I had to make a choice to put him in the public eye and in the media, and we spent a lot of time to try and get him recognised. We had a very successful campaign to get Bradley some treatment, but unfortunately we didn't get that treatment because he passed before we had a chance. So I put the money that we raised into the Bradley Lowery Foundation to be able to help other children. Living with the fact that your child's not going to survive and and then your child dying and then being in the public eye and having all that to deal with is pretty horrendous. In private, I was extremely bad in terms of grief. I used to cry myself to sleep, but when you go out in the public, you put this face on, so you become an actress. Yeah, it's difficult. When we knew Brad wasn't going to survive, we had to make memories and we had to make it special. I mean, he was mascot at Sunderland, he was mascot for England, he went to the Grand National, he had a horse named after him. Who can get to say that their child did that? He had thousands and thousands and thousands of people singing his name, and he actually knew he was famous. He used to say, "Mammy, do you know I'm famous?" And and it's nice to actually think back and think of their memories, and I'm so pleased that I've got them, and I'm so pleased he got a chance to do that before he went. Seeing your child getting injections and getting chemo after chemo, and then crying, shouting he doesn't want to be brave no more. But obviously my lowest point was when I knew that he'd went with the angels and I wasn't ever going to get to see him again. God, it's difficult to kind of carry on with being a wife and a mother and a friend and a CEO of a charity when you've had such a big loss. But everything happens for a reason, and I know Bradley will be waiting for me when it's my time. And I just have to treasure what I've got now. We will continue his legacy by building an amazing holiday home for families to go and enjoy special memories. We're working with 20 children at the moment. We campaign for new drugs in the UK. We also have a support line that we support in families with children with cancer from the North East. And we also have just given £200,000 of our general funds to Neuroblastoma UK research. If it doesn't work, then I feel like I would be letting Bradley down. Although I tried everything I possibly could in my power, it just wasn't meant to be, and I couldn't save him. I couldn't even bear the thought of letting him down now. Everything I do is for Bradley right now. Every time I have to go to another child's funeral or fly over to New York to get treatment for other children that Bradley should have had, I do it for him, because let's face it, he's never going to be forgotten.